If you remember, back in December of 2021, the Russians submitted a draft treaty to the United States and NATO seeking to resolve this diplomatically. And all they said is Ukraine can't be a member of NATO. And one of the reasons why is that the Russian nuclear deterrent command and control, early warning, and indeed some of their missile capabilities were designed when Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union. So that Ukraine served as a land barrier. The United States promised, Joe Biden promised Vladimir Putin that there would never be American missiles on Ukrainian soil. There would never be Ukrainian missiles on Ukrainian soil, or American missiles. He lied through his teeth. Now we have ATACMS missiles targeted by Americans. We target the missiles. All the Ukrainians do is push the button. America is at war with Russia right now, and the American people don't understand it, don't understand the reality or the consequences.
Good day, everyone. Today, we have a lot of intriguing updates to discuss. Let's dive straight into the situation in the Black Sea. Yesterday, we heard rumors, cryptic but telling, about Russia issuing orders for its military to attack any reconnaissance UAVs lingering in the Black Sea region. This applies to NATO countries and others who don't have sovereignty over this area, essentially, uninvited guests. Scott Ritter has emphasized the strategic importance of these developments, highlighting how Russia's resolve in defending its sovereignty is becoming increasingly apparent. Interestingly, the evening before last, an Italian UAV was spotted flying to the Novorossiysk area and then returning. Last night, multiple NATO UAVs, including the American MQ-9 Reaper and Global Hawk, were detected. By this morning, speculation was rife about potential large-scale attacks on the Kerch Bridge or Crimea. This speculation is fueled by the fact that Ukraine hasn't achieved significant military success in this region for a while, and with Western weapons now at their disposal, they're itching to launch an offensive. And just in time for the upcoming peace conference by Zelensky, NATO aircraft have been actively scouting for targets for ATACMS and drones. Despite flying in international waters, they're undoubtedly pushing boundaries. Russia, adhering to international laws, seems to be saying, enough is enough. Adding to this, multiple sources have reported sightings of UAVs from various NATO countries in the Black Sea region. These UAVs, designed for both reconnaissance and potential offensive operations, suggest a coordinated effort by NATO to increase its presence and gather intelligence. The implications of such movements are significant, given the current geopolitical tensions. However, there's an interesting twist. Late last night, multiple reliable sources confirmed that several NATO reconnaissance UAVs, especially the expensive Global Hawks, experienced signal disruptions. These UAVs, costing over $100 million each, were seen intermittently turning their signals on and off. It's suspected that Russia employed electronic warfare tactics, causing some UAVs to lose their way and one even plunging into the Black Sea. This morning, credible sources confirmed these disruptions and the suspected crash of a Global Hawk. Former UN Inspector Scott Ritter has previously mentioned Russia's advanced capabilities in electronic warfare, and it seems they are now in full play. This development underscores Russia's ability to counter Western technology effectively. It's important to note that electronic warfare is a field where Russia has invested significantly. The capability to disrupt and neutralize high-value UAVs is a testament to their technological advancements. These disruptions are not just minor inconveniences but strategic moves that demonstrate Russia's prowess in modern warfare. The Global Hawk incident is a clear message to NATO that their reconnaissance activities will not go unchallenged. Moreover, the Russian military has always been known for its strategic use of electronic warfare. This capability allows them to disable enemy communication and navigation systems, creating chaos and confusion among enemy forces. By doing so, Russia can gain a significant advantage on the battlefield, showcasing the importance of non-physical methods in modern warfare. Moving on to the ground operations in Ukraine. The town of Izium has become a critical hub for Ukraine, serving as a logistical, military, and command center. Recently, it's been heavily targeted by Russian Iskander missiles. Last week, 150 Ukrainian soldiers were hit, and just yesterday, another strike reportedly neutralized 50 more. Izium and Borova are strategic points, with Borova acting as a frontline command center. Despite Western claims that Russia is running out of missiles, the relentless Iskander attacks tell a different story. Each missile strike inflicts significant damage on Ukrainian forces and infrastructure, debunking the narrative of Russian missile shortages. Just a week ago, we saw 5 Iskander missiles hitting areas near Kharkiv, including Chuhov and Balaklia. These precision strikes have disrupted Ukrainian logistics and command structures. Izium, often referred to as the heart of Ukraine's defense, in the east, has seen continuous assaults. The strategic importance of this area cannot be overstated, as it serves as a crucial link between Kramatorsk and Kupiansk. This region's fall would signify a major setback for Ukraine. The recent intensification of attacks in Izium is a clear indication of Russia's strategic focus on weakening Ukraine's eastern front. By targeting these critical hubs, Russia is not only disrupting Ukrainian supply lines but also crippling their command and control capabilities. This systematic approach is indicative of a broader strategy to undermine Ukraine's defensive posture in the region. Now, let's talk about the dire energy situation in Ukraine. Currently, power is out in 7 major regions, including Kyiv. Recently, Ukraine's thermal power capacity was reduced to just 5%, and now it's virtually non-existent. Russian missiles and UAVs have been systematically targeting and destroying power infrastructure, leaving Ukraine in a severe energy crisis. Even when Ukraine attempts repairs, Russian UAVs quickly locate and destroy these efforts. Ukraine's own admissions confirm this persistent and devastating impact. As former UN Inspector Scott Ritter pointed out, Russia's strategy is not just about direct military engagements but also crippling the enemy's infrastructure. In the Mykolaiv region, an Iskander missile recently destroyed a crucial P-18 radar station, a significant blow to Ukraine's air defense. This follows the destruction of another P-18 station on the border, highlighting Russia's systematic targeting of key military assets. The precision and consistency of these strikes have not only crippled Ukraine's defense mechanisms but also showcased Russia's ability to maintain a high operational tempo despite Western claims of dwindling missile supplies. These systematic attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure are not isolated incidents but part of a broader strategy to weaken the country's resilience. The loss of power in key regions severely impacts civilian life, industry, and the military's operational capabilities. By continuously targeting these infrastructures, Russia ensures a prolonged state of crisis within Ukraine, forcing them to divert resources to repairs and diminishing their capacity to sustain military operations. In the Mykolaiv region, an Iskander missile recently destroyed a crucial P-18 radar station, a significant blow to Ukraine's air defense. This follows the destruction of another P-18 station on the border, highlighting Russia's systematic targeting of key military assets. With each attack, Ukraine's defensive capabilities are further weakened, showcasing the effectiveness and precision of Russian strikes. The ongoing tactical strikes in Sumy and surrounding regions further exemplify Russia's calculated military strategy. These radar stations are critical for Ukraine's air defense, and their destruction leaves significant gaps that Russia can exploit. The recent operations indicate a shift towards targeting command and control centers, which could severely impair Ukraine's ability to coordinate its defenses. Additionally, the precision of these strikes suggests advanced intelligence and reconnaissance capabilities on the part of Russia. By targeting these critical nodes, Russia effectively blinds Ukraine's early warning and response systems, making their airspace more vulnerable to subsequent attacks. This tactic not only disrupts immediate military operations but also has long-term implications for Ukraine's air defense strategy. Currently, Russian bombings continue across various regions, notably Sumy, where intense bombardments light up the night sky. Meanwhile, political and military analysts are abuzz with discussions about Russia's missile supplies and potential responses to Ukraine's provocations. Despite Ukraine's claims of Russia running out of missiles, each provocative statement is met with a promotional missile barrage from Russia, proving these claims hollow and providing an ironic twist. The recent sighting of a British reconnaissance plane over the Black Sea signals potential significant developments. It's clear that Russia's strategic bombing campaigns are designed to weaken Ukraine's military infrastructure systematically. By targeting key facilities and command centers, Russia is ensuring that Ukraine's ability to sustain prolonged military engagements is severely hampered. The impact of these strikes is not just immediate but long-term, affecting Ukraine's capacity to regroup and mount counter-offensives. The continuous bombardments in Sumy highlight the intensity of the conflict. These areas have seen relentless attacks aimed at disrupting Ukrainian supply lines and military gatherings. The psychological impact of these bombings cannot be understated, as it keeps the local population and military forces in a state of constant alert and stress. This strategy of attrition is designed to wear down Ukraine's resolve and operational capacity over time. Adding to the tension, a new British reconnaissance plane has been spotted over the Black Sea, signaling potential significant developments. Over the past few days, Ukraine has suffered substantial losses: 1,750 soldiers 2 days ago and 1,550 yesterday, according to Russia's Ministry of Defense. As we monitor these unfolding events, it's crucial to stay informed and prepared for what's next. The heavy losses reported by Russia highlight the ongoing attrition faced by Ukrainian forces. These numbers, though staggering, are indicative of the intense and unrelenting nature of the conflict. We'll continue to provide precise and detailed updates as the situation evolves. Stay tuned for more insights and analyses. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more detailed and insightful updates. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.